We only have one meat market, and it's called meat market because they specify only meat. So to get fresh vegetables, fresh food, we have to drive 15, 20 miles. We used to have a food bank, and that was the only source for community members to get a decent meal. But then they stopped the project. That's when we realized, we have food problems.
Food insecurity, noun. The state of being without reliable access to a sufficient quantity of affordable, nutritious food. The community in Vado del Cerro was facing a crisis many communities in our Paso del Norte region face: lack of access to safe, healthy, and affordable food.
Well, we have this piece of land. Let's start growing our own. Then, a year later, came La Semilla with a seed. And the kids didn't know. Back then, they didn't know where food was coming from. It comes from a seed, and that seed, you have to plant it.
7 years ago, La Semilla Food Center was a seedling of an idea between 3 friends, born of a desire to help cultivate and foster community based on a simple yet profound of all human needs: food. Food insecurity is a real need in our communities, and La Semilla Food Center responds by creating a system that empowers communities with a mission to learn, grow, and inspire.
This project started in 2013. That's when we started with a community garden. I got in contact with La Semilla, and they were offering a promotora positions to help, grow, learn, and inspire. And say, well, that's what we're looking for. If we have the land, we can learn how to grow our own food. We don't have to depend on driving all the way 15, 20 miles, or go to the only grocery store that we have. Now, the kids with the project with La Semilla, they learn how to build these beds. They learn to plant. So last year we have tomatoes, and they actually saw everything growing. And right here on these shades, we have the classes. We also have community gardens on the backyards of our houses. So people are starting to grow their own. Now they know exactly how to grow it. Before, we knew our grandma's recipes, how they did things, but we didn't know what they put in there, where it came from.
The Edible Education Program, as one of the longest-standing programs at La Semilla, serves the needs of area schools for a comprehensive, effective, and exciting approach to integrating cooking and gardening in the classrooms. The community farm is a community space that works to ensure that there is a rising awareness and practice of agroecological planting systems that restore ecological vitality, produces high-quality food, and improves small farm and garden viability as livelihoods. The Farm Fresh Mobile Farmers Market improves access to good local food to families in the region and offers innovative and cooperative market opportunities for small farmers. Our bright yellow bus makes multiple stops in every week in Chaparral, Anthony, Las Cruces, and Sunland Park, New Mexico, as well as El Paso, Texas. The Public Advocacy Program advocates for good food policy that aligns and connects public resources and policy opportunities to fulfill community food system goals, needs, and innovations. The Youth and Community Education Program educates and mentors youth and young adults to raise awareness about the links among food, growing food, health, local economies, equity, fairness, and self-determination. Since 2013, our community farm has produced over 18,000 pounds of food on approximately 1 acre of land. More than 6 cover crop rotations were trialed, and between 2015 and 17, over 70 desert perennials were planted for ecological and pollinator health. We held 20 community events and workshops and engaged 715 volunteers and participants. Our Farm Fresh mobile market has made over 200 stops to sell produce and offered over 100 food tastings in the area. Edible Education Program partners with 24 schools and has conducted more than 31 professional development training sessions for teachers. And through our youth and community education program, La Semilla has reached 36 Raíces youth per year and has conducted 135 cooking and gardening workshops at 6 La Cosecha sites and has trained 12 promotoras in total. Our food planning and policy advocacy program facilitated state appropriations supporting local food, created the Las Cruces Urban Ag and Policy Plan, developed a Healthy Food, Healthy Communities Coalition, and trained 8 promotoras in policy advocacy and leadership development.
Everything comes from a seed. All you have to do is water it and take care of it. And here, we didn't even have water. La Semilla providing the tools, and that inspires people.
We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and all donations to La Semilla are tax deductible. Our community farm is a public gathering space, and it combines food, friendship, and education, cultivating connections and reuniting people to the land and to each other. It is imperative that we grow a new generation of people educated in the connections between the land and our health. Let's learn, grow, and inspire together.